Hi guys, and welcome back to Reed's Readers with your host Clinton Reed. And today I'm going to be giving you all the dirt and all my thoughts. So yes, kids, this is going to be spoilery. If you haven't read it, back away now. I'm going to give you all my thoughts about the controversial book that's going around BookTube right now, and that is A Court of Frost and Starlight, ACOFAS by Sarah J. Maas. That way everyone can see it. I'm gonna drop it here in a second for those that haven't read it. When I drop it, spoilers are about. Okay, kids, let's discuss. Let's have a real discussion here. Okay, this book follows the aftermath of what happened at the end of A Court of Winds and Ruin, ACOWAR. Which, if you've read ACOFAS, you've read ACOWAR, because if not, it gave way too much spoilery. It's really not a book that has any plot in it, but I digress. Let me give you my personal thoughts and what I feel needs to be talked about in this video. Now, ACOFAS is a novella. It is not the fourth installation to the series. We're getting that one. I think the rumor is next year or the next. Who knows? Whenever Sarah can finish it. Give us another book, Sarah, and not this. Now, that being said, I rated this book a 4 out of 5 stars. Yes, I know, a lot of y'all are looking at me like going, what? Why? It's garbage, it's trash. I rated it a 4 out of 5 because of my simple enjoyment of the story. Because I love the characters in ACOTAR, and ACOMAF, and ACOWAR, and ACOFAS so much that it gave me all the happy feelings I needed for what happened at the end of ACOWAR. Now, everyone is on BookTube rating it a 1-star, 2.5 star. Yes, your opinions are valid. Yes, there are some problems with the book. But do not attack those of us that found the enjoyment in the book. Now that being said, let's get into my thoughts. Alright. I rated it a 4 out of 5 purely on the sense of enjoyment. It would have been a 5-star read if I didn't find all these issues that I'm about to have a discussion with you about. Alright. So first off, I know it was foreshadowed back in ACOWAR. It might have been foreshadowed in ACOMAF. I don't remember if the event took place in ACOMAF or ACOWAR when... What did I have right there? Okay. When they went to go see the bone carver and they saw their son as the bone carver. Now, I get that that's foreshadowing, and I know they're going to have a child in the future. I get it. We all get it. But I'm sorry, girl. You are in the middle of PTSD after the shit that happened in ACOWAR. You do not need to be thinking about children right now. They do not need to be having kids just yet until they've all settled after the shit that happens. She just lost her father. And she's going to be thinking of a child? Like, the hell? Now, my next issue. Everyone's sitting here talking about how they don't like how all the characters are not acting like themselves. The 3 main ones, though, are the sisters. Elaine, Nesta, and Feyre. Now, let me put a little thought bubble in here. How would you react after the man who helped raise you, yes, wasn't the greatest of the great father figure, passed away in front of you. Are you sure you could keep yourself together? Because, yeah, they did all this stuff during the war and fighting, and Nesta was hugging up all on Cassian and feeling all the love and shit because they thought they were going to die. Everyone does stuff when they think they're going to die. But they've had now months and months to think about what they're going through. So, of course, each of the characters go through grief in a different way. And anyone, and I mean anyone, who attacks Nesta for becoming the whore or drinking away her problems needs to get a reality check. As someone, after my sister passed away in 2009, I went to all these parties with my friends. I hooked up with multiple different guys on multiple different occasions, guys that I did not find attractive, solely for the fact that I was trying to feel something. So someone telling Nesta or talking shit about Nesta for doing the same exact thing that I went through, not everyone experiences grief the same way. So you need to back up. Yes, Nesta's acting completely different than what she did. But as someone who lived it, I loved feeling the realistic aspect of it. Yes, she has these feelings for Cassian, but right now she's not ready for Cassian. And you want to push someone together, two people together that aren't ready yet? Like, let's be honest here, people. Everyone who's dogging on the Nessian trail, which, by the way, I will mention, I'm right there with. I do not support Nesta and Cassian at this time. Now, if Nesta grows as a character and gives us what we think we're going to get, then maybe I will support them. But until then, she does not deserve Cassian. Now, Feyre reverted back to being a quote-unquote housewife after her father died. Not only did her father die, yes, Rhys died too. Which means she lost two of her loved ones in a span of less than 30 minutes. Yes, Rhys came back to life, but he died. Of course she's not going to be the badass bitch at that moment and having several months to think about it. She's going through grief. No one can... Like I said, everyone goes through grief differently. Look at Elaine. Elaine's the only put together one out of the three sisters, if you want to get any technical. And she's the one that's having the hardest time adjusting to being a fairy. Like, can we not... Yes, I get it. They completely changed her character in the story for Feyre. But I completely understand why she started becoming that housewife. Because she's afraid she's going to lose her man again. She's afraid she's going to lose who she is. So she reverted back to how she was raised in the society where women are supposed to be wives. They're supposed to just sit there and let their men do the things. Because she's scared of losing them and she doesn't want to lose anybody else. So of course she's going to act different. So until you experience grief like them, back the fuck up, okay? Pardon my language. Now, what was my last issue? Where is it? Oop. I only had two major issues. Alrighty. Now, the next thing I want to state, I love the fact that Feyre is getting back into all of this art and stuff, and she's starting the school and teaching the fairy children, which, by the way, didn't Rhysand state in a previous book there's not many fairy children? So how did she end up with 12 to 16 kids? Found a plot hole, Sarah. Just saying. It didn't take away from the enjoyment. I just sat back and went, wait, they say that it's not common for fairies to have kids. Then how do they have 12 to about 16 students to teach? Choices, girl. Choices. Now, and I love the fact that in this book we got a couple of different viewpoints of characters. Oh, wait, hold on. Before we get to the viewpoints. Rhysand attacking Tamlin. You do not kick an injured horse while it's down. Seriously? Now, Rhys is an idiot. He's going through post-traumatic stress syndrome, so I'm coughing it up as he wanted to be like, I won, you lost, end of story. He fixed it. And all this stuff. Ignore the phone in the background, because I ain't answering it, because I don't know who it is. This is more important. And it's way over there, and I don't feel like getting up. Now, let's discuss. Everyone's over here talking about, oh, I can't believe Lucian's acting that way. I can't believe our little fox would become such a dick. Now, didn't Rhys state, it was either Rhys or Tamlin, I don't remember who, when they were talking about mates for life, those that don't get their mate and don't get that bond instantly, and because Elaine will never return the feelings to Lucian, didn't they state that it turns them into an asshole? And they start hating the world? So, of course, Lucian's going to be a little bit stab when he's talking. He's sexually frustrated when he's around the one woman he's meant to be with, but she will never return the feelings. That is not an out-of-character thing for him. His character grew to be that, and he did it to himself. Ugh. People attacking Sarah for how she wrote Lucian pisses me. Sorry. And ow, my legs. That hurt my legs. I'm just a little overexcited about this, apparently. Now, I love the fact that in the book we got several different viewpoints, from Cassian to Rhysand to Feyre to Mor to Nesta. But I will state, I felt a little lackluster when it came to the Nesta Cassian. Yes, I get it. Nesta's being who she is. If you're not gonna tell us what's going on in her head, then why are you doing it in her viewpoint? And I really, by the way, while everyone's talking about all this shopping and all this winter solstice stuff, you have Mor over here talking about how she was tied up and pinned and then kicked out of her family and all that stuff. Now, I enjoyed getting more into Mor's head, which I'm hoping that the further along we get into the next books, we could get a little bit more of Morgan's background and stuff like that, because maybe she can finally open to everyone about who she loves and why she loves them, because her family's going to be so accepting. Now, Nesta and Cassian. I'm sorry, Cassian talked about through the whole book about how he found a perfect gift for Nesta, and then he threw it in the lake, or the river, sorry, not lake. We never got to see what the present was. Like, what? You gonna talk all book about how much this is a perfect gift for Nesta, and because she doesn't want it, you throw it away? That better be foreshadowing for something, Sarah. I wants to know what was in the box. Now, if you are a huge fan of ACOTAR, don't take anyone's... if you haven't read said book and you've lasted this long, I say you don't have to technically read it, but if you want to read it, read it. But know that it's just there for enjoyment of fun and happy, and we get to see everyone this lovey-dovey-dovey-dove parts. Like there's a scene where all the guys are in the steam room, butt-ass naked, and Feyre sends naked-like oogle thoughts into Race's head, and he gets a boner, and Cassian and Azriel kick him out. There's a snow fight, which kind of wish the snow fight would have been a little bit bigger, a little bit more fun, not just boom, boom, throws, big thing they do every year, and let's go back to shopping. What? What? All right. Okay, that's all you're going to give us? All right. All right. I see how it is. Okay, Sarah. And this whole Elaine and Azriel thing, can we take a moment to discuss them? I get that Elaine will never love Lucien, even though Lucien's supposed to be her mate. I don't want her instantly falling in love with Azriel. I'm really hoping that Azriel and Elaine have this brother-sister bonding thing that becomes best friends and then maybe down the line lovers. I don't want an instant relationship between them. Because I feel like right now she needs a brother figure, he needs a sister figure of they need each other emotionally, if that makes sense. Now, yeah. Oh, and the little preview that you gave us of the next book, girl. Yes, take Nesta to the Illyrians. I can't wait to find out what's about to happen. Turn her into a badass bitch, make her stronger than Feyre, and make her where we all love her over Feyre. And I will love you forever, because that's the least likely thing to happen. Saw into the eyes. It's one of those moments of, I need you to feel my frustration, but my love for this book. You can love something and still be frustrated at. How do you think parents are with their own children? I got jokes. But I digress. I just wanted to get on here and give y'all a little bit of my thoughts of the book. You may get a little bit more in my wrap up for the month, which I'll post in a few days. But everyone who's dogging on this book, but more importantly, it's the people who are dogging on those that enjoyed this book. Don't attack someone for enjoying something that you didn't enjoy. I will never attack a Twilight lover. I personally used to be huge into Twilight, and then I found better written stuff. House of Night. Vampire Academy. Sorry. But just be warned, everyone loves things differently. You may not have found enjoyment out of it, but those of us who did, we still see the problematic issues. Don't get us wrong, we're not dumb. We still see the things that are wrong in the story, but that doesn't mean we didn't enjoy said story. I was here for anything that has to giving us any more Rhys and Feyre and all my lovelies. I'm all down. It was also very nice to see Amryn acting normal and kind of sweet. It was kind of weird. But to see her and her man all lovey-dovey and stuff was kind of an interesting plot. Kind of to me, like a little twist. Didn't expect that. But yeah, I just thought I would get on here and do this. If you guys like my the book talks like this, let me know. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. If you like the content, hit that like if y'all really enjoyed it. And I'll catch y'all next time. And remember, kids, reading is what's fundamental. Bye.